All I really want to know is what the zoo thinks of all this.
Yeah, I guess the other thing is that you can. I mean, we're sort of going for approaching the end of the game here. Oh, I'm not plugged into anything.
Okay, so
I want the zoo. We need
I know,
the zoo.
I know.
Wow.
What they're really not going to know is what an asshole this guy is.
Yeah.
I could try to get summoned for him so they get a taste after this, of course.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're pretty
age.
tall, but again, the minimum level is 80 something,
Right.
80 low
I
80s.
have to imagine that someone around there is going to be. Oh, hey, yeah, you can see his umbilical cord, which goes to.
Oh, wait, it's sort of got the
nowhere.
those are the wings.
Actually. Yeah, that's proto wings.
All right.
That actually goes nowhere. Like it's supposed to imply that it goes to here, but it doesn't actually. That's just a separate piece.
All right. So the actual
Bubbling.
question is, and we could probably move this a bit closer. I'll move over here just a bit.
Okay, chat messages. That's something.
My computer just blanked out. What happened?
I know. It's sleepy. Sleepy computer.
It's plugged in. Don't be rude. Oh, there were chat messages? Oh, you could see the...
Yeah, I can see the notification that there was some on-air stuff.
Okay. Well...
Oh no, there's smoke coming out of where he came out of?
Oh, man. There's a ghost. That's fucked up.
Is that supposed to be like that? That's probably supposed to be like that.
I'm not sure that is so... Alright. We could, like, tweet
It's hard
that
to
this
tell.
is
Like,
happening.
I have definitely glitched something out here, which was kind of the reason that I suddenly decided to start a stream. Yeah. This is Worst Vampire. I have done a lot of things on this character. Mostly, I think, summed up by those in the know with this claw marker and like the deeper claw mark. That's 30%.
I have quote.
Okay. If you know what it takes to get that, then you know what's up. All in service of this guy.
This
Because
fucker.
I found when I was fighting this boss that I could use visceral attacks.
We're in the DLC, by the way.
Yeah, this is like the third, arguably, DLC boss. Whatever. I didn't hold myself to like streaming all of it because I just wanted to play Bloodborne
Yeah.
after a point, but I decided to turn it back on because I've done something rather special to this awful motherfucker of a boss. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and explain, if
Okay.
you don't mind. He's horrible, and he has two forms. Like, at about 50% health, he'll do an animation, and then the little, like, wings on his back there sort of flip out, and he can leap really high, and he starts doing lightning. The lightning erupts from Kos over here. This is Kos.
Or
And then-
some say Cosm.
Yes. And then it goes through... Oh, one of my notes was rated fine. Thank you. The lightning comes from here and goes out. He throws, like, bombs all over. This little thing, he grabs it by the other end and starts, like, smashing you with it. You know, he does all kinds of stuff in second form. Honestly, the second form, I think, is a little easier than the first, if more frantic. Like, it's more frenetic. Like, a lot of the time, he will attack not where you are, so you can just hit him a bunch, and it feels like, oh man, this is so easy. But then...
And, like, especially the lightning attack.
Yeah, he's just standing there for like 3 whole seconds not doing anything, and you're like, okay, let's rip your guts out, and you do, but then you like get hit by lightning later, but whatever. Anyway, point is, I skipped that. I skipped his second phase, because after he recovers from a visceral attack, he will only do one of two moves, and those do not include his like transformation move. So if the only damage you do to him is visceral attacks, he will never transform, I think. Or at the very least, he didn't. So I just did some visceral attacks, and now here he is. I think that this model, because he changes models halfway through, I think this model does not have a death animation. And that's why it's just standing here. He still has collision.
Oh man!
Wow. I can hit him.
You cannot hit him.
No, it feels like a hit. You know,
Oh, okay.
The, like, pop right there. I can hit him with this. Yeah, take it, dude. What else? Ooh, I could torch him. Yeah. That's what he deserves. Good torching.
This is not cheating, because not only was this the plan, but we worked very, very hard to achieve it.
But this was tough. I mean,
the plan wasn't to prevent him from switching forms.
Right.
The plan was to hit him with visceral
right,
attacks.
the plan was visceral attack. That's why I have, like... I mean, what are my runes right now? What, 2 claw marks to strengthen the visceral attack, and this one which gives me bullets back.
Which ended up being totally irrelevant. But
yeah,
sorry.
Well, it's okay. Like I got off a black sky eye at some point. Just shot him with laser beams.
I love that rune so much.
This is so awesome. Also, I got a mere 60,000 blood echoes from this. What a paltry sum.
I know.
What a garbage amount compared to
like,
the Chalice dungeons.
It's like
that
12
I'm doing.
Omars.
Seriously.
Yeah, we went deep in the Chalice dungeons, which was,
I really feel like this either should not be here or should be in Rankings.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is that part of this, like, stuckness state that we're in?
Maybe.
I almost don't want to leave. Like, this is too good. You don't understand how this guy tormented me. Like,
oh my god.
Okay, so I come up to the DLC to do it, and then I come here. I think I was like level 85 or something.
I don't even think it was in the 80s. I think it was like late 70s.
Pretty sure I was higher than Bad Vampire, but I don't. Sure.
Bad Vampire was early 70 flat.
Really? I thought he was like 80. Okay. Well, nevertheless, you know, I came here at a natural moment.
Mm-hmm.
Do not leave without investigating. Well, there's no.
Can't. We got
no
his drop, the cost parasite or whatever.
Yeah. What is this? Oh God, everyone knows what category of thing it even is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking. Those two.
Yeah, we also have 3/3 of an umbilical cord.
Which I was convinced was a thing. We have been looking some stuff up, but most of it is still a mystery. Did you see the cost thing?
No.
Maybe it's a key. I saw it pop up. Well. Oh. Oh, it's a weapon. Uh-huh. Stimulate phantasms inhabiting a lumen wood. So what, now I'm supposed to...
Oh, that's a good point. Did it say Nightmare Slain or Prey Slaughtered? I genuinely don't remember. I don't think we were told anything about the nightmare being gone.
It's in my hand.
What?
Quicksilver bullet use.
I mean, sure. Some other things have that, where like they use like certain attacks use Quicksilver bullets.
Sure, but like, okay, now I'm dual wielding my hand.
Oh my god, do you not? I think we glitched it out.
Wait, so I have a glitch item now?
I think so.
Shit. Oh my god.
DJ Brillopad says attack the shadow, and usually that kind of that kind of thing would not be allowed, but we are in hell. Oh. Oh. Okay.
What?
We did it. Oh.
Oh no! You made me do the right thing. Now it's gonna reset and he's not gonna be standing there.
Sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse. A bottomless sea.
Who's talking?
Accepting of all that there is and can be.
Garnet? I don't know.
Oh, good. He's still here.
Okay, good.
Whew,
Can
bloody
you
boy.
use his weapon now?
Good question. No.
Good.
Nope. It's a fist.
Okay.
Maybe I have to take it to the Lumenwood, and then it sort of like pops out or something.
Mask Huzzah says it is not broken, which is
Okay.
good information and all the information we need.
Yeah,
I think.
that's
Thank
all
you.
I really want. It does say arcane attack. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna super worry about that. Maybe our fun is over. Maybe I should put Mr. Glitch here to rest.
Oh,
You know, it's the whole point of this.
he was such a jerk.
He was. I'm gonna attempt to demonstrate how much of a jerk he is.
Okay.
Let's go back to the Hunter's Dream. If that boss fucking blows.
He was awful. Like, he just... And, like, you can see how much HP Kaz has. He would, like, just do, like, 7 attacks in a row that you could not dodge.
Yeah, he had some undodgeable combos. Sometimes if you hit him, sometimes if you hit him, it would reset the cooldown on whatever attack he was doing.
Like, 90% of the time.
He could close basically an arbitrary distance. His attack went a very long way. Okay, that finally cleared him out.
Bye.
Bye, my dude. That's fine. I don't need any of this really. Yeah. Let's try to get summoned for this guy, so you can see like a little bit about what I was talking about. Puppy. Also, I am still jittering and amped from doing that fight. Like, I am ready to fight in real life. I'm so primed for action.
All we have is Good Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what a good dog this is.
Might be a while before I get summoned for this.
Yeah, we did gain something like actually 50 levels while doing the Chalice dungeons. Like, that wasn't...
It's like I wasn't gonna not spend all those blood echoes. I'm not made of stone.
Right. But no, like, we got... Maybe we should, like, a little bit run through a Chalice dungeon just to show off how
I
fucking
think that's
dumb it
fine.
is.
I'm gonna try this first.
No, this is good. People who know more than I consider this boss the hardest in the entire Soulsborne series. I love that word. Soulsborne is a good word. Thank you for that.
Hey! Sweet.
We've not completed all chalices.
No,
we had a goal and we went through all the chalices we needed to in order to get to that goal. Hey, bud.
Oh, poor Cloud, you do not know what you're in for. Whoop.
Okay, it's fine. Let's do this.
Alright.
He does know what he's in for because we didn't see a cutscene, so...
Yeah, I guess that's true. So, this is no, let me do it! I have powerful visceral attack!
Oh, he's got so much health. Oh, you can summon new people. Anyway, that's really normal.
Yep, that's a typical fight. Oh, someone else came.
Yeah, no, someone else, like, got resonated while you were in the fight, which I did not know was possible.
I'm not willing to call him hard is the thing, even after like struggling with this boss and like doing different things and all that. Because that's not what I consider difficulty to be. Like, he's bullshit. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try this again. Maybe it's slightly better showing for myself. It's like anything that I would call hard, I would also call fair. Like, you know, learnable, discernible. Gwyn is pretty hard. Like, you learn to parry him, and then he doesn't look so hard no more, I guess. Maybe that's
one of your favorite Chalice dungeon boss, Abhorrent Beast.
Oh, Aberrant Beast? I don't know, like... Aberrant Beast
got him, though.
Yeah.
Like, you eventually learned him.
Yeah. But I got him down, and now he's a kind of fun fight.
Mm-hmm. Like,
so that was pretty good.
Like, this essentially, I mean, obviously we fucking cheated, but...
Well...
Like, we got extremely lucky. And then you got him into, like, a pattern where he'd, like, do the attack and then sit there for just long enough for you to get the backstab off.
Well, I mean,
So
you also,
good.
at your suggestion, I switched to a weapon that had a faster charge attack so that I could do exactly that. There were so many times when I was using Tonitra's, poor thing, where I would be just slightly late on getting a backstab crunch, and
It's like,
it was just...
you deserved that. It did not go through.
I deserved so much, and I just didn't get much of any of it. Man. Maria is also a really good fight.
Fucking Ludwig. Oh my god, I hated him. Maria was cool.
Maria's really fucking cool. I liked Maria a lot. Like, okay, so my successful attempt on Maria looked so fucking boss. Like, she would do this huge swing. I would just be like, no, slide. And we're like right in the exact right place. And it's that was really good. Ludwig,
Oh no!
That's not on me.
It's not. But Ludwig was another, I don't know.
Wait, which one was Ludwig again?
Ludwig was the first boss in this area who, like, turned into the Moonlight Sword.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Right.
I don't know how we ended up beating him. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I don't remember. This has kind of annihilated my sense of Ludwig.
Okay.
Oh, very, very sorry about that.
You're late on the gestures. Got to figure out how to do that with a quick bar. What's your 6-axis gesture for deep respect?
Side?
Hold X.
I was holding X. Yeah. Okay. Ready to go. I'm ready to go. What? Wait a minute.
Oh.
I thought this was the same guy.
No.
Oh.
No, before you were in Cloud, now
Whoops.
we're in Inception.
Oh, hell. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Ludwig was either harder or more bullshit than this guy. Like, he could do like many quick attacks in a row and kind of hit you twice or whatever, but like he had a basic attack retreat kind of pattern to him. Mm-hmm. You could get under him and hit him a couple times and he would kind of like stagger.
Also, here's the cutscene, like pregnancy gore.
Yeah.
My favorite genre.
Yeah. Bloodborne has some problems.
What a weird... I mean, it's not weird. That's the part that bugs me. It's like, pregnancy is terrifying and horror and gross and disgusting. It's like...
Right, they included every horror trope in their game. Spiders, darkness, birth. No, don't do it, buddy. Let me take point. You must let me take point. Come on. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh right, I have a tiny amount of health too because of the Right.
I just noticed that too. He also has this like giant, huge wind up for a big center slash that's like the most obviously parryable thing, and you can't parry it.
Whoops. That was the around. I'm really not used to fighting this guy when he's not up my butthole all the time.
Not to mention just the fact that you have like half the health you do.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so that's not interesting anymore.
Yeah.
Let's go do a chalice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, glad I could make that boss harder.
Yeah.
Later.
Maybe you should not summon for that boss, because, again, like, you take so many hits that, like, you can't get much better than that, frankly.
What chalice do we want to go to, actually? This one? Just, like, hop on in. Go back to where we were. Like, I hadn't done the boss here.
You're right.
Just to give you guys a taste. Hopefully... Wait. Oh, this might not be the floor that I want. I wanted to show them the floor with the cannon.
That's gotta... Wait.
I know it's this dungeon, but I don't know what layer.
Yeah. I think it is layer 1. I think it's layer 1.
Yeah, it's probably layer 1. Because layer 2 I didn't even, like, complete.
So this dungeon is sort of canon.
Oh yeah, I guess we could talk a little bit about Chalice dungeons now that we know.
Alright.
Because I never did any, really.
So, you get like 2 Chalice dungeons from the world. For Bloodstarved Beast and Enigma. Fine. And for the most part, you get Chalices by beating Chalice dungeons. Also fine. What you up to?
No, I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Do I want Church of the Good Chalice? This is Old Yarn, actually.
Okay.
I'm drawing a contrast.
Okay. But so, for the most part, you...
BD.
What? For the most part, you go through them, and, like, each Chalice dungeon will give you, like, the ritual blood needed to... Like, it'll give you the ritual materials needed to make the next dungeon, and with a little bit of grinding in between to pick up the difference. But, for the most part, the model is... Once you have created a dungeon, you can create an infinite amount of that dungeon.
Right.
So you can either just search for any dungeon of that type, which we used for a certain grinding thing, which was great, or you can search for a specific glyph and get someone's specific dungeon. Now, and there are a bunch of adjectives you can add to dungeons to make them harder, to like have better stats or whatever. Whoa. You just...
So.
Okay.
That's Omar.
This is Omar. He gives 170 blood echoes. And this is like...
That's all for now.
This is a...
It's a pretty early game
area,
you know. That's baseline Omar.
Okay. That's the first time you meet Omar.
Yeah.
You parried him. What was that about? You jerk.
I was just trying things.
But yeah, so there's the standard dungeons, and then there's the root dungeons. Root dungeons are random.
Yeah.
So like if you use the like Central Pathumaru Chalice, you're always going to get the Central Pathumaru dungeon. And same for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Your notes are getting a lot more attention lately.
Oh, I didn't notice.
You just got another one.
Oh,
It's not any of your new notes either. That's what gets me.
Yeah.
It's like they're getting attention now, but it's not
I'm
anything
online
we've put
now.
new.
I don't know. I think the notes come and go when your notes only show up while you're online, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Well, anyway.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say there.
The point is that this dungeon we put in by putting this is a randomly generated dungeon, but we put in a specific glyph in order to get the one that we wanted because we knew that it had the drops that we wanted. Well, I knew that it had the drops that we wanted, and I'm like, here, I made a dungeon for you, Kaz. Just go for it.
Okay.
So was a Balverine.
That was a Balverine.
That's
not a fair test.
yeah.
Let me... I think there's an Omar... like, nearby. I know they're around.
Yeah, I think this is where the Omar ambush is.
Ooh, no, that's dog police.
But isn't there an Omar in that, No, okay.
No. I'm thinking of a different, very similar looking place that's earlier on in here.
Yeah, there are all these procedurally generated dungeons and all the same like pieces that fit together, which is kind of fun.
Ooh, here's one. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Get over here. Yeah. There we go. Attention.
Okay. Yeah, you got 170 blood echoes from the first one. 5,100 from this guy.
Come on.
We only realized how absurd this was. We were grinding for blood vials, and we were doing some of that. And then at some point, Kaz wanted to grind for chunks as well, for bloodstone chunks. So we were doing that, and it's like, wait, we can just spend the money on blood vials. And whoa, nice dodge. It was at that point that we realized blood vials cost 720. So it was at that point we realized that each Omar drops like 6 blood vials, which is way the heck better than like taking a Balverine drops 3.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know when that point is in the game where it becomes easier to grind for souls than for blood.
Oh, whoops. I did the 6-axis gesture by accident.
Sweet.
Well, anyway, that's basically all I wanted to demonstrate from this, except, wait.
The cannon. I think the cannon is up in the... I think it's where you started. Like, this is not. No.
But, like, where okay.
Like, the pre-boss area. Side area before the boss.
Oh, you're right. You do have to go past dog police to get to that.
Yeah. Right,
So
because dog police during the mirror universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The mirror universe has the cannon.
We came up with names for things because everything looked the same, so if we didn't come up with names for them, we would go mad.
Yeah.
You know, that place, the hallway over there. Back to your left. Which left? Shit, I've turned direction. Oh, different.
I told you Omar was in here.
Different ambush. I thought we were talking about the cubbies where I left them.
I thought it was the cubbies, but then it's fine.
Okay, well, let's deal with dog police.
Here is a sample of the conversations that you have in these procedurally generated dungeons.
This guy is pathetic compared to his counterpart on lower floors. Like, this dude is wearing a scream mask, and the other dude who had, like, dogs, he had bigger dogs, he
That breathes
had this
fire.
boss hat, he had explosions from his hands, he had a katana that he would just chop you to pieces with. The dude had it all.
Alright.
Oh, there's a hunter up here, too. Whoops.
Yeah, there
Well,
it is. You can... I believe in you.
Yeah. There he is.
Hello.
This is bad.
Yes.
This is not where we want to be at the least. Wait, is this dead end?
No.
Oh, okay. Wait, the ladder is bad. Oops, sorry.
Though, you've used the ladder to great effect before.
Have?
Yes.
For the hunter?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that screaming murderer, not where I want to
He is very good at his job, the murderer.
be. The most efficient murdering. Oh. This isn't good either.
No.
Here I'm trying to show off this cool thing, and I'm just getting chased around by a murderer because I got kicked off by a hunter.
Yeah.
Ugh. I should be being shot right about now.
It's fine.
Why doesn't use it?
I think, did the hunter just fall from the ceiling?
That would be useful. Then he wouldn't be at the ceiling anymore. Oh, this is the...
Yeah, this is
that's
the ambush.
Okay. So, most monsters have, like, leash distances.
So this is probably fine.
I doubt the murderer is going to chase me up here.
I also got that.
She's mad though. Man. So mad. You. Shit, I forgot my name.
No, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Something Normal Nancy?
Normal Nancy.
Normal Nancy.
Wait. It's gotta be on like one side or the other. Am I thinking of a different... Oh my god.
We can't have lost the cannon. There's like a guy who's next to the cannon.
Yeah, there's a guy who's next to the cannon. Oh my god. You know, it might actually be a different...
No.
A different dungeon.
No, this is it, because I remember the hunter was there. Can you take one more lap around?
I mean, this is all there is.
I know.
You don't just lose a cannon. Maybe it blows up or something.
God.
What if I attempt to reset the state of the world a little bit?
Trying to recreate the dungeon. we could show the process of creating this dungeon.
Yeah, that's true. That's easy enough.
It's here because I would never dare to close this tab because it was too beautiful. I'm wide awake because I took a nap for like the entire evening.
I'm amped up on boss fight.
All right, that's good. I don't know how long we're gonna be at this, but we played Bloodborne basically dawn until dusk the entire weekend.
Yeah,
and there was a bit more Wii than you might have expected.
Yep. I'm like, okay, I have to go take a shower. Please fight some Balverines while I'm gone.
And I did the first few like levels of a Chalice dungeon. Oh, hello.
Yeah, just reset the state of the world a little bit. Totally fair.
Whoops.
Sayonara, asshole.
Seriously though, where's the? I think the cannon's on the other side because you could shoot the murderer.
Right.
So it should be like it should be.
It should be right here. You know, I don't remember the hanging things in the room that had the cannon.
Yeah.
Huh. Whoops. Maybe I'm thinking... Okay, so... The dungeons have a lot of the same stuff in them. Just by...
Is the mirror universe also on the second floor? I think it is.
Oh my god.
This is a Chalice dungeon. So this is procedurally generated, which is why we're both terribly lost.
Right. It's fine. There are certain conventions that every single layer follows. So you go through like an elevator. Let's do that. Whoops. Well,
fine.
Whatever.
Oh god.
That would be bad though.
What are your thoughts on procedural generation in the Souls game?
It's awful.
I like this entire system as long as you have a goal in mind. We've already looked up how to do it. Like,
yeah.
I find it miserable. Like, if you have no goal, I don't see the point. Is it
like,
just in here?
The other thing is that the enemy's damage and health and everything scales to the goddamn moves. Like, even your basic ass enemy has over 1,000 hit points.
But look, we started with 60,000 and we've worked our way up to almost 140 just sort of by accident. Like we're just fucking around.
Right. Like nothing that I have attacked was all that dangerous or terrible.
And now we're at like 150. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, here's dog police again.
Yeah, here's the mirror universe again.
Heck, it might have been second floor. I'll break through there.
But now we're coming at this room from the back instead of the side. It's totally different. Let's just go into the mirror universe.
Oh my god. Oh man, I think this is it.
I hope so.
This is so fucking sweet if it is. Oh my god.
Yes!
It was layer 2 the whole time. I was right in the first place. Oh,
well,
right.
lucky you don't need it.
The peritonitrous.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Here's the best part of the game.
There's just a cannon, and if you operate the device, everyone goes to that spot to see what's up.
Yeah, that doesn't usually hit anyone, but...
They're like, what? What? Blammo! What the hell was that? I should stand right here.
And, like, there is a murderer down there, and we didn't exactly demonstrate how murdery he is, but the answer is really very.
Yeah, I always thought of them as she. I mean, they have long hair, they kind of shriek.
Yeah. I think you could hit another cannon.
I could. I'm just trying to get a monocular on the murderer. It's not very... The monocular isn't all that great. Let me see if I can get a different angle. They're gonna stay there for a minute.
I'm so scared they're gonna run away.
It's fine. Even if they run away, we've blasted a couple enemies already, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Good to go.
The murderer went that way.
What? I didn't see. Oh,
Yeah.
for God's sake. Oh, here we go. Okay. Right. It's like
Yeah.
long-haired. And this one even has like a fire weapon. They run really fast, they attack really fast,
They
they
can
hit
do,
really
like,
hard.
6 attacks at once.
They
or like just
They have one
6
attack that
combo.
like hits all around them, and also they twist at the torso. So if you're actually correctly behind them to do a backstab, you'll get hit. And if you're out of the way of their attack, you won't get a backstab. They're awful. Hence why this is amazing. Go on, go over there, it's fine. Do you think that she's not interested in being blasted by a cannon anymore?
Yes, I do. Because I think there were some things that exploded, and the explosion got their attention. And then things died, and things dying got their attention. But
Yeah. I tried to lure them to that place with pungent blood cocktail, but it never took.
that never worked either. Yeah.
Anyway, that's why this dungeon is amazing. There's a cannon in it that lets you blast a bunch of enemies for basically free.
And some really good drops, and some pretty easy bosses, all things considered.
The like one boss that I had to do to get to this layer was what's his face? Satan.
It was a double fireball werewolf.
Yeah, double fireball werewolf. He was not a boss in the regular game.
No.
I think he's just in these dungeons. Well, whatever. That was all side area.
And now we have 170,000
Right,
souls.
right. So I forgot to talk about this. The structure of the dungeon. How you come out of the elevator, and then usually you have side area, and side area has stuff.
It's like yes or no. You may or may not have side area.
Right.
But yeah.
And then you get the lantern, and then the lantern leads to main area, and then to nitrous leads through here. I should stick with soft. It's also dark. Everything's dark.
Everything's definitely dark.
And then there's always locked door, which is locked by a device, and you have to go find the device to open it up.
And then usually, so like one of these, there'll be a path here, the path will lead to a device and back. So it's got this nice hub system. And then when you go through the boss door, there might be a side area. We are 98% sure there are dungeon exclusive bosses.
I'm near certain of that.
Wondrous hidden path. That's fake. What?
Holy shit.
What? What?
That is the first hidden path I have ever seen in this game.
That has never happened before.
That's never happened before.
Oh my god, what? Is there gonna be a mimic behind it?
God, I don't know. We haven't seen mimics either.
We have not seen that like traditional hidden path the entire game. What the fuck? I'm actually mad.
I'm pretty mad too.
And like we've
It
been
means
trying.
I need to like rub my body against every wall in the goddamn game. Oh my god, it's a chest.
Oh my god.
So like a hidden path that leads to a mimic. Oh, this is gonna be great. I hope I die.
I hope you die
I
too.
hope I get eaten. Okay.
It's 3 ritual blood vibes.
Well,
which is actually pretty good, but...
Ooh, I guess your clue would be that there's, like, a chest up here that if for some reason you're looking up, you would be able to see. Like, but, yeah, no, this is just the main area. Jeez.
I'm not... Yeah.
Jeez, what a weird dungeon.
Anyway, it's great.
This is Lower Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we have over here? Looks like a lot of folk.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys over here. And a Balverine.
Oh, there's a category of monster that we haven't talked about.
Okay.
The Summoner.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't think we've seen any Summoners in this dungeon, which is, more credit to this dungeon. Like, this particular...
And, yeah, as for why I'm being so reckless with these monsters, I frankly do not care. It's really... You've seen what these monsters give you. It's ludicrous. I think there's a boulder.
Yeah. Oh no, oh no.
And you got to fight through. Yeah. Anybody else chasing? Don't care, don't care. There's dog police again. What? What was that? I can't imagine anything lived. Okay. No. Hooray.
Hooray for home. What category of enemy are you talking about?
I'm talking about the summoner.
Yeah, we did find summoners in the main game.
Which, frankly, I should just...
So...
I should just go demonstrate this.
So yeah, there was a guy who, like, he could summon enemies by existing.
Yeah.
That was a little different. There was also...
There were the bell ring women in... Yahargul Unseen Village. So that's a similar enemy, but every enemy in Yahargul Unseen Village is precisely placed. And they have little patrol routes. And if you kill the summoner, then they will no longer auto-res. So that's a slightly different setup than this. Because in this, the summoner periodically creates a monster. That monster knows where you are and goes to get you.
It does not matter how far away you are.
Yeah, they have no leash.
Zero
they
leash.
Will, like, they'll just get you.
Yeah, okay, you probably don't need to be loaded out with all that.
Right.
Or you can be, it's fine.
Doesn't make a difference for this.
Gamino, go.
Oh, right. Please do the end game.
Yeah, no. Oh, I found that strength scaling finally, like, tapered off. So it gives 1 instead of 2 to my weapons.
It used to give, like, we tried to level up 2 levels of strength, and it went, like, 50 did points, and then 51 did no points, and now it does points again. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the summon snakes in Forbidden Forest were just normal snakes.
Yeah.
Like, you created more of them, but they were just normal.
Okay, so...
Oh yeah, this is worse vampire.
This is definitely worse vampire. So that's where we just were. I'm trying to remember where the, you remember where that awful place was?
Oh, that was, I think it was
Ailing Lauren 1?
It was either Ailing Lauren 3. I think it was Ailing Lauren 3, but it might have been Lower Lauren 3.
Really? 3s?
Yes.
Huh. I'll try Lower Lauren 3. Well, it was hard to test if the summon snakes had a leash because they moved very slowly. So if I wanted to test that, that would require like an hour of my life. I'm not up for that.
Yeah,
Okay, yes, I've sunk many hours into this game, but come on. I was doing stuff.
Yeah, all of this,
I don't think it was Lower Lauren.
I don't either. I think it was... well... Omar?
Ooh.
No Omar.
You have a point.
This does not look familiar.
It's just a murderer.
Yeah, I mean, it would be to your left here.
Right.
But there are no spiders coming after you, so this isn't right. No.
Okay. I really thought it was like a 1. What if I just go to lower and 1?
I remember this being an issue because we were trying to fight the last boss. I think it was Ailing Lore in Layer 3 because we needed the chalice from that boss, and we spent a lot of time there.
Oh. When I tweeted about finding a key just sort of in my inventory, there was some boss that... No, there wasn't a boss. There was an enemy. It was called Orphanage Key.
So there were a couple secret areas that we found.
Right.
This was one of them.
So, like, the Upper Cathedral Ward had, like, stuff in it, and then there was a locked door, and I'm like, where the hell is the key? And I was looking around, and I'm like, there's no key in here, this doesn't make any sense. And it turns out that one of the enemies I had fought, I had picked up the key already, and just didn't realize it, because I was in the middle of fighting. And that enemy always drops Quicksilver bullets, so I just presumed that that enemy had dropped a Quicksilver bullet for me. That was the story with the key. That's Ailing Lore.
Unless we're talking about different things.
What?
Unless we're thinking of different things.
I mean, that was the key that I meant in my tweets the other day.
No, I know the key.
About.
I'm talking about the summoning. I am thinking of summon spiders onto summon spiders. Like
summon spiders?
In the Chalice dungeon.
Right.
The two summoners right next to each other.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to think of.
I'm pretty sure that's Ailing Lore 3.
And, like, right around here... Wait.
Because the boss door was definitely to your left, and forward was the summoners.
Yeah, you're right. So the only similarity is that it's a room that has, like, Omar.
Has Omar in it, yeah.
And this would actually have been a way to go in that one.
Yeah. We found Upper Cathedral Ward. We found the abandoned workshop, which was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, abandoned workshop was neat. Yeah, there is an Upper Cathedral Ward. If you get a key that opens the door at the top of that little side area there, then you can go into Upper Cathedral Ward. I forget where that one is.
That was the one in the Hargle.
Oh.
Like, the key is in a completely unrelated place.
Right.
We're just sort of throwing out terms at this point. No.
I know that this is not what you said to do, but this is the next thing that I wanted to do.
Okay.
Don't just say no. Like there's an exact right thing when I'm testing stuff.
Okay.
Unless you say no to everything, then it becomes charming again. You're like, don't attack. Why are you using that weapon? Dumb. It's really tough to remember this shit.
It is.
Because they all use the same set pieces, just like our different arrangements of monsters.
This one was right before the Abhorrent Beast.
I don't remember that. Where is Ailing?
I think this is Ailing.
Ailing one? You want to breathe?
I do.
Just go to that. Yeah. So, like a small little hop to a side area in Yahargle, and you get a key. And it is somewhat telegraphed because, like, you can see the glowy where the key is, and it's in a cage that has no entrance on all four sides. You can go all around the cage, and you're like, wow, how do you get to that? But the thing is, You are so constantly under pressure all the time. Okay, so in a couple seconds, there's going to be a little spider coming after me. There it is. You can even see the bell ring here.
Yeah, and these spiders are red. They're like coursing with like lava. We found like I think 2 optional areas. There's upper Cathedral Ward, which led to some other places, and then like the abandoned workshop. Yeah, I think that was basically it. I don't know. I feel like we found everything.
So I'm pretty sure these spiders will keep coming forever.
Yeah. And they're only worth like 1,000 souls. Like, why even bother killing them?
Pathetically.
Oh yeah, sorry, Canehurst. We found Canehurst.
Oh yeah.
That was the most exciting thing in the entire world because that's where the dress was. That is all I wanted out of the game.
Canehurst is great. At a boss, it had an oath.
Anyway.
Okay, we're that. So what you have to do is...
I still just keep summoning, like, oh my god.
You can see how unreasonable this is.
Here's the thing. When the summoners die, their summoned monsters also die. It's great. But we are still being chased by 3 spiders. Because there's another goddamn summoner right next to her.
Gotta fade away on me, look at that.
Yeah, and like the spiders
cheater.
can still attack because they die like a second after.
Man, oh, right.
We died to that before.
Right, we kept doing this one over and over again. Because of this
fucking
guy.
fire druid.
Fire druid, I forgot about fire druid.
Sorry.
I should have remembered. Remember there was fire druid. So, this guy can, like, at random, drop a ritual material that we needed. No.
It's okay. He doesn't drop anything.
Okay. No, right, the first one never drops.
First one never drops anything. And these guys, like, they hit hard, they do not stagger. These guys are...
Your rules are bizarre. Like, that time he did. Okay, well, maybe he doesn't drop it. Anyway...
These guys are jerks.
I guess the whole point of that was we had to farm them for ritual materials. It was the easiest place to find them. And it was harrowing every time. Because every time I had to go fight these goddamn summoners again. Or else I would be overwhelmed by spiders who would chase me through the entire dungeon.
No leash distance at all.
They go... Like, if the summoner is active, the spiders will find you. And that's just a fact.
Oh, thank you, Omar.
Buddy.
Bonus.
What else?
We've gained a level again.
Yeah.
So the 1/3 of an umbilical cord, we did find 3.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened.
Right.
I looked up what to do.
Okay. The only clue that I found, which I was somewhat proud of, was in lecture building.
Yeah, I think it's
Just lecture building. Although now I can get to...
That's true.
I can walk to both floors. So
We
one
found
of
one
the,
in
one
the
of the
abandoned
umbilical cords,
workshop.
of course, comes from
Oh.
the what's her name? Murgo's wet nurse.
Yes.
They even say on them vaguely where they come from. Which is neat.
Is the embargo on information still on?
What do you mean?
Um,
Like from them to us, or
yeah.
from me to them?
From them to us.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Don't tell me more things.
Yeah, we're gonna be pretty... We know a lot, and we're gonna be pretty free with that, but don't tell us more.
Right. And conceived the Hunter's Dream. So this one was in the side area from the fall to the fall beneath the Upper Cathedral Ward.
Yeah.
Which you have to like, and this we looked up because it didn't look possible to get there, but you can like drop to a door and it just opens, and there's this place that looks exactly like the Hunter's Dream, and this was just sitting there.
Yep.
Just like unceremoniously. There's no enemies or anything. Odin, Great One, Corrupted Blood. Oh, right. Ariana?
So we did going through a second time. We actually did find more people to
Found
send.
so many people.
It was like we found like 5 people.
Yeah, so we found Grandma.
Yep.
We found the prostitute.
Right. So then like
found the
we just didn't
dude
talk to
who-
her enough.
Right.
Then after you send the prostitute, there's a dude across the hall.
The other dude who just calls you a liar and then like goes where you tell him anyway.
Yeah.
That was pretty charming.
That was cute.
Oh,
in jail, there was a woman because we were dressed like the church.
because we were dressed like the church, the nun.
Yeah.
We rescued the nun. There was atop an area that I didn't go to, I guess, the first time through. There was just sort of a dude in rags, surrounded by 2 corpses.
And who he seemed to be eating.
Yeah. So he is the murderer, and I was skeptical of him even the instant that I saw him. Maybe I couldn't tell where these other people are. And nevertheless.
But we did.
We did.
It was a bad idea.
This is the place though.
Yes.
It's like back here.
I think so.
This note, it just says 3/3 chords. Which, that's it. That's my clue. There's 3 of them.
You did it.
Hooray! I don't want to this guy. It just takes too long.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He can't get through that hole.
so after that, every time I would come back to Cathedral Ward, someone else would be dead. And I'm like, what the hell happened here? No, and like, we talked to Floorcrade to try and find out what happened. And he was so devastated. He's like, no, there was nothing I could do. And I'm like, oh god, Floorcrade, why? No.
Oh no, BB is here because I am upset.
Run up because you're an upset sounding mom.
I actually cried. I am tearing up a little bit now.
So
I was so upset for Floor.
So then I found the beggar in the rag beggar outside, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this place is great." And I'm like,
every time someone
"You're
died,
totally
he
a
would give
murderer."
you an item.
Right? And I'm like, buddy, it is time to tangle. So then I tried to murder him. And then...
Then he turned into your favorite boss.
Yeah, then he became the Aberrant Beast.
Is that how you pronounce that word?
Aberrant? Or abhorrent?
Yeah.
Like,
I genuinely don't know. I'm starting to realize I don't think I've ever heard the word. I've only read it.
yeah, no, he's quite something. That boss is quite something. He's very powerful. I cheesed him when I had to fight him in the Chalice dungeons. No, opposite
Well,
of that. I cheesed him in the real world, cheesed him once in the Chalice dungeon, and then
Finally.
when there wasn't even like an old hunter to summon, then I finally basically fought him fair and figured his ass out.
The murderer totally became a boss. When you attacked him,
Yeah.
he turned into a boss.
Yes.
Not a like, he didn't get a health bar or anything, but he was large, powerful, scary, and murdered us several times.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then his exact form was a Chalice dungeon boss in a couple
Yes.
places. Like no alteration, or like maybe health alterations, but he had all the same moves, looked the same, did the same stuff. Everything.
So yeah, we also made our way to en route to getting to Canehurst. We made our way to Yosefka's clinic. That was one of the things that was getting me.
That was awesome.
Was like the door at the very beginning of the game says door does not open from this side, and you're like, what? Because like you can't get back there, but you can. Turns out.
Yep.
So we
You
did.
can talk to Yosefka.
Well-
You can murder Yosefka.
Yeah.
It is strongly implied that anyone you send there will be turned into things or killed.
Yeah, I think
I don't think we sent anyone there though.
we didn't. We never sent anyone there. I sent people there. You find the letter in the clinic.
Yeah. The Canehurst summons. So now there's bloodstains all over here because they didn't rescue anybody, basically.
So, yeah. So the final thing is
I'm not
Ariana.
gonna talk.
who is a prostitute. She after Rom happens, I think she gives birth to a baby, and if you kill the baby, you get an umbilical cord.
Right.
It's
The baby. It's a space baby.
Yeah.
It is some kind of weird monster, and she was distraught about it.
He's having a time of his life.
Always does.
I respect that.
I forget which drop actually leads to the place that I'm trying to get to. So I'm probably going to perish in the attempt.
Yeah, I know you did want to stand out there a little bit, but I don't know where you were jumping to. But I do know you did it from like the middle of the bridge.
Middle of the bridge?
So, somewhere off out there on the bridge. But I have no idea.
Do you think it's like that direction?
Maybe?
Oh wait, no. I think it's
oh yeah,
that
the ropes. Yes,
right.
it's
You
totally the ropes.
go towards the ropes. Like, is there anything about the ropes right here that would imply to you that it's safe to drop down there? Because I don't see anything that implies that to you. But you can.
You can survive that, and then
There's this thing right here. You just go to the ropes.
Yeah, and there's the door. Or no, that's not the door. Wait.
Shit.
Look down.
What?
Look down.
Yeah, I can kind of.
Look down. Looking in the eye. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm not sorry.
Oh, the door's right here.
Okay.
What the hell? Like, nothing about that looks safe. I hate it. I am not happy with this particular shortcut. This is some kind of, like, game facts selling kind of shit.
Yeah, but it's cool looking.
It is cool looking. You get to the abandoned old workshop and you're like, whoa, it's just like the hunter's dream. And that's, like, cool and lore-full and all that.
Especially because I think they start you out that is closed. Like, when you enter it, you enter this place from where in the hunter's dream it's closed off.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have just taken the lane.
Was there a boss in Upper Ward? Oh, yeah. For Upper Ward, there was like
there were
this
a couple.
entire area.
Yeah. Well, Upper Cathedral Ward had. I again wish I could get some of these, but I'm probably gonna be too high on it.
Yeah.
I guess I could. No, because Bad Vampire is on New Game Plus, so I can't just arbitrarily go places.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, there were a couple. There's like one fake one and one real one. The real one was decently real though.
Yeah.
But I had Tinnitus on my side, and they were the kin, so they got crushed.
I'm still not 100% sure what kin are, but basically anything that feels like a Cthulhu monster is a kin.
I think I have them down. Like anything that's sort of pale looking and has no fur.
Oh man, is that a pale blood? Is that part of what that is?
I don't think so. Because the pale, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh man, do you think that like the whole lore thing behind beasts and kin is that we turned ourselves into werewolves so that we would not be turned into something worse?
Ha. I don't know.
Jeez.
We have learned surprisingly little about the lore of this game.
Almost nothing. I kind of love it.
Why do people keep killing themselves in front of the doll? It's fucked up. That's Chicago, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Chicago. You can even tell that it's in hulked out form.
Boss of Canehurst. I don't know. You did say that it owned. He was awful.
No, he was great.
He was horrid.
Now that I've experienced an actual horrid boss, I've cottoned a lot to these others.
All right.
Orphan of Kos is horrible. Roof King. Roof King's alright.
Really, the only thing left for us is Lawrence.
I think so.
We have read every single item description because a lot of the times Kaz would be waiting for to be summoned,
Yeah.
and we just sit there and read.
While I was waiting to either summon or be summoned, I would just read item descriptions.
I am we did.
How many DLC bosses? So there was Lawrence and
Lawrence we have not killed.
No, I'm sorry.
Ludwig.
Ludwig.
I don't know if you do the W to V thing. I want to. No one else does.
So there was Ludwig. There was the like tall boys who were kind of fake.
I don't remember tall boys.
They were in the flower field. They all like raised up into space and made the sky dark.
Yeah, space guys.
Yeah, space guys.
They were fun. I liked
Ultimately, they were
boss.
fun, but they were kind of dumb and bad.
Living failures.
The living failures.
Then there was Maria.
Maria was great.
She was pretty good.
That fight fucking ruled.
She was a human, and we were like all on fair like grounds, like duel go.
Yeah.
And that...
No, it felt very complete as a fight. I was pretty thrilled. Yes. Follow lead. Danger. No, guys, watch out. You'll be hurt.
Yeah, even we're in DLC land. We've got these 200 blood echoes. Then you go to the Then you go to the Chalice dungeon and they got up to 5,900 in certain challenges.
That's good. Now Gorilla Grodd.
That's Omega Grodd. He is not a friend. Are they as notoriously hard as people say?
Or who is notorious?
The bosses in the DLC.
Yes. I don't care how hard people say they are, but yes.
Maria seemed fair. Ludwig seemed not fair at all. I did not.
This guy has an instant fair.
Yeah, this guy is funny.
Oh, that's it. I stood there, I would have been killed.
So Lawrence is canonically the first cleric beast. He is a vicar, and he turned into a cleric. I don't know what this means or how this happened. I don't understand.
What you doing? He's going to explode.
No, that wasn't a punch to the ground.
I don't remember anything about this boss.
The only thing I remember is that it punches the ground, and if it stays there, that's not it.
Like that. Exactly
like that, but not.
That one there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, does his fist actually permeate the ground? Yeah, you can't get it back, so that one.
Yeah. Well, that's. I remember getting to like phase 2 of this guy and being like, shit, I don't know what to use anymore.
What? Who fell with this?
Got tired. He's a sticky boy. And I got killed.
Yeah.
They all have way too much fun.
Yeah, that definitely is real.
Yeah, the cool part is, he's not even a boss until you come back here with his skull.
Yeah. I don't know if he resists lightning. Like he's a beast, right? So he can't be weak to fire because he's made of fire, but
if that's the case, then I have something special in mind.
I mean, yeah, he probably also has too much health.
Probably.
Oh, baby.
Tiny dog. I am gonna do is take some gems out of my saw cleaver. Oh, I don't have any. Sorry. Good. And put some in the whirligig saw here. 80.
340. Oh, 366.
Too many gems. What the hell am I supposed to do with all this?
Oh, that one was cursed.
What kind of curse?
The kind of curse that mathematically cancels itself out.
Okay. Then...
Yeah, we have not explored all the chalice dungeons and probably won't. I mean, I can't think of any reason to.
So, this is a whirligig saw. This is probably not a good weapon, but it is a great weapon, let me tell you. It's a buzzsaw on the end of a mace.
I hate the charge move. It takes like 10 seconds to go.
So long to go. It's great.
Oh, I hate it. Can you do the charge move again?
Yeah. You want to know the best part about that? I don't think you can even get a riposte from that because there are like a couple little hits. It goes like grind, and then that takes them out of the animation.
Beautiful.
It's awesome.
I hate this weapon.
This is not at all a Dark Souls weapon, not even remotely. This is
This is a DLC weapon.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest adjective I can take from it is like we're just fucking around at this
they
point.
went a little off the rails with that stuff. I'm not gonna poison him. Let's put on bolt paper. This is the appealing part of Whirligig Saw as far as I'm concerned. Like, it has this cool nature to it and high strength scaling, and it's a buzzsaw on the end of a mace.
Yeah.
But you can also put papers on it. Unlike with nitrous, which has a built-in element, so you can't use paper. Ooh, or boom hammer. I guess I should show him boom. Showing stuff.
My favorite grinding weapon. Yeah, when it hits, it's juicy. I respect that.
Grod. Trying to get to your guy, Grod.
Oh yeah, you can't buy bolt paper because you didn't beat the boss.
Oh, right. Whoops. Maybe I should go do that.
Yeah, whatever boss there was that Lady Curse helped us with, like Dark Beast.
Oh wow, I didn't immediately die to that.
You're very tough right now.
No, that wasn't... I hit the wrong button. Hit him.
Hit him.
Worth it.
It was 1,500 damage, so let's see.
I wasn't looking at the numbers, so...
It was quite a lot.
Yeah, paper is worth like 200 damage on that.
Nice.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
But yeah,
Sloppy.
that's the pizza cutter. It's kind of good against it. Slow. I mean,
Yeah,
certainly
like when...
compared to fucking Orphan.
Oh, jeez. He feels like he's moving in slow motion compared to Orphan of Kaz.
Yeah.
Like, my whole view on this shit is so tilted now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. It also, like... It seems like you could get some benefit out of summoning some weapons. Like, that's even possible. Oh man, maybe I should go fight that boss. The What's It of Darkness.
Oh, sure.
Beast.
Dark Beast Paul, I think.
Okay.
What's Orphan of Kaz's deal? He was born and realized his mom was dead, and then he got really mad. Which I understand. Again, I don't know any of the lore of this game. I am trying so hard to absorb the lore, and I'm just not.
I don't think where...
Yeah, I mean...
Where's your heart?
I think you want to go to jail. Oh, jail is actually an option.
It is, but it's not.
It's a fake,
Someone
fake
broke
option.
that one.
I guess chapel is the closest. I don't know.
Well, I know how to get there from chapel.
Oh, as a boss fight. Oh, God. He hits really, really fast and really, really hard, and with really long reach.
Yeah, his range
and...
seems basically arbitrary. If you hit him, it can cancel his animations.
Right.
He has tells that he does not abide. Like, he will do the tell for an attack and then not do it, and then later he might do that attack but not have to tell for it.
And it's not like, oh, he prepares for it and doesn't do it right away and then does it later.
Yeah, he's not loading a bullet. No, it's just he arbitrarily decides, no, I didn't need to load a bullet this time. Whatever. Oh man. I'm going to get killed attempting this.
That's kind of funny.
Pretty good, actually.
Oh yeah, we
like
killed the 3 hunters here, basically out of spite.
No reason to do it. I ended up sneaking up on all of them. That felt pretty great.
Yeah, that was quite good.
I think this is where I want to go.
I mean, we're definitely in jail. I don't exactly know how to navigate it.
I don't have a torch at least. Uh-oh. An item I haven't picked up. That's not good. So.
Oh, right.
Wait, chunks. No, this is perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is totally it.
There he is.
You can fight this boss the first time you come here.
Right. 10. Let's try this. Probably gonna get eaten up. Block the danger.
Yeah. I think he'll be fine.
Sure.
I think he died.
I'll do my best.
Please look for it. Carl. There's the badge.
I didn't realize until he collapsed in one attack. Me. Oh.
But yeah, so he just attacks so hard, and you really do not get the same feel when you're helping.
Yeah.
But like he can attack you like 4 times in a row, which will just kill you.
Yeah. There are some times he'll attack and you can roll out of it, but if you roll at the first possible moment, he has a delay on his follow-up hit that'll still hit you. He has all the re-aim in the world, and if you try to like wait on that attack, he'll hit you anyway because like some variations have a quick attack. So there's no way to really get a good read on him. It's awful.
He really can choose every. Oh god, that was levels. That was all like we are like 5 times the level we should be to fight that boss.
Yeah, no. Parl's not easy. I just had way too much damage.
But yeah, nothing Kos does is sensible. Like it, absolutely none of us. Like there's no tell. There's not. It's just he will do whatever he decides to do, and it will hurt you very hard.
Ooh, Boomhammer. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's show him Boomhammer.
Do you want to show them Boomhammer in this natural habitat?
Probably. It doesn't have runes in it, so this might not work. But...
I mean, you can defeat. Well, at least you can challenge Dark Beast Parl as soon as you get kidnapped by the Bagmen.
Yeah, in that sense, it's early game, but
BB's asleep.
She goes to sleep whenever we play Bloodborne. This dog slept for like 80 hours this past total weekend.
Kos is harder than Lawrence. I know, like, we haven't beaten Lawrence yet, but I feel like I can say that with certainty.
I'll do fine. I'll figure him out. I'll find the safe time to attack. Okay,
He's just so slow.
Boomhammer. It's like fire to nitrous, basically. You light it, and it has a boom. And then I put my feet on the white and white and just do power attack, and then the wolf explodes. And then we repeat this until they're all gone, and then I can come step.
Yeah, if you put runes in it, this only takes 2 hits, which feels just so good. The only like we have not killed Lawrence, and then we do not know what happens if you refuse Gehrman.
Yeah.
And at least as far as I think that's the only content I can think of that we have not done. That like I know exists and we haven't done it.
Shard.
Oh, and like other chalices, which I cannot.
Yeah, I don't know about like doing all the chalices as a thing. Oh, someone was not interested in me. Hold on.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, buddy.
We've also learned the deadly secret to Valverines.
Yeah, you just kind of walk past them. They don't know.
You really do not need to roll in fighting them, and it's kind of hilarious.
Now, there was a day and age when that one little swipe would have had me kajiggered. Like, oh shit. Oh no, where did his corpse go?
Away.
Well.
I mean, he dropped shards, who cares?
Fucking.
We're in Upper Cathedral Ward. This is the area that got unlocked. If you went to Yargle, dropped in jail, got a key, and then came up to the top of Cathedral Ward, you could unlock it up here.
Yep.
We've done a lot of things. I'm really proud of how much Bloodborne we've done.
We actually found most of this without any looking up.
Oh my god, like finding the fucking Canehurst summons, I almost screamed.
Ew.
Oh, and like
So good.
just finding Yosefka's clinic in the first place. Like it was just a path that didn't look like a path, and this time we took it.
Oh my god. Maybe I can show what that is.
Yeah.
I need to go to the forest.
Yeah.
I think just...
I think Forbidden Woods should do it.
Yeah, this will be fine. Because it was... Okay, so right next to the house where you get the tonsil stone, like you talk to this guy and he like titters at you and is like, it's mad out here, take this. And he gives you the tonsil stone. And after you have that, you can get teleported to the lecture hall.
Floor 1.
To be honest, the game is not all that large.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, Chalice dungeons for, like, infinite more game kind of exist. But I'm still a quick recruit.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Well. Okay, avoid that trap.
Canehurst had some bullshit, like the flea monsters are awful.
Yeah, I ended up basically not fighting the fleas because they were so bad. It had like screaming ghosts.
I like the screaming ghosts.
Ooh, there was like a sub enemy that would hit you with a dart. Oh, this is not exactly the way.
Yeah.
This would work.
Okay.
So there was an enemy that would hit you with a dart and it put a little mark over your head, and then the crying ghost would like scream and rip off its own head. And this is
I think the head was. Oh no. Oh no.
yeah, he's not doing it.
The head ripping was a different enemy. The screaming, the mark made them screaming.
Okay. Well, all the same.
But yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is still the light that indicates that you can like talk to a person. And there's still the talk, but
We did do Wet Nurse solo this time, and we sort of did the same thing that we did to Kakas.
oh yeah, I ended up doing so much damage that it skipped the middle phase where Wet Nurse pulls out a shadow clone. I just didn't have to fight any shadow clones. You can actually do that instead. So yeah. So looking around here, there's dogs, and you think, oh, well, you know, Nothing doing, right? Except just right here is a path.
It just
This is right here.
It doesn't look like
You
one.
it doesn't look like a path, but you can totally go here, and there's stuff. That's all it took.
Yeah, once we had a path, we followed it to its logical conclusion. And that led to the back of Yosef's clinic, which was super cool and exciting, and then... Because, like, the royal dress says, like, Castle Canehurst on it, so I was out for any indication that might be a real place.
Oh man, did I ever fight the tall guy? Like, there's poison swamp here. I probably didn't stick around. I also forget... Oh man,
Someone just died.
I also forget, like, what the path is from here, but there is one. There is one. You end up, like, going up an extremely tall ladder and you pop out right near the beginning of the game and unlock a door that, or like a gate that you've been able to see from the beginning.
How far through Chalice was progress made? I mean, we got the thing we wanted, so I feel like we did 100% of Chalice.
We did a lot of Chalice.
Yeah, we did, so we did lower, or upper Pthumeru, central Pthumeru, most of lower Pthumeru, but only enough to get the stuff we needed to create...
What, like Ritual Blood 5 or whatever?
Yeah, Ritual Blood, like, 3 or whatever, to get,
I forget where to go, so let's mark out.
To get Ailing Lauren, then Lower Lauren, and then the Lower Lauren Root Chalice.
We did create Is.
Yeah, the Great Is Chalice.
Great Is, but I didn't do much of it. Like, we created Great Is because it had rats, and we needed to farm rats.
For tomb mold.
Tomb mold.
Tomb mold.
Mm-hmm.
We needed that.
Yep. I have really very little interest in just doing Chalice dungeons until I'm out of them. Like, that doesn't sound very interesting.
That
frankly.
doesn't sound interesting to me either, and I love completionism.
I know. Like, if I heard that there was something special if you did, I don't know, maybe there's an achievement. Maybe I'll go do it just for that. Up at the bottom.
No, I'm not. We might have even gotten rid of the chalice.
Yeah, probably did.
Yeah, I mean, like,
these are copies, right?
Is the third one, maybe?
Okay, so we have...
Okay, that's the Lower Lauren that you made, right?
I think so.
I mean, I made it, but... So that was this is the first one that we made of Jarth Mater, who is a saint. I think this is the second one we made of Jarth Mater.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, I think...
Oh, right, we were trying to make it again to see if I could just get another claw mark, but you can't. Like, it replaces the whatever, like, good item with Great One's Wisdom instead. I'm gonna...
So what's in fourth ritual altar?
Healing?
Okay, yeah, then we got... So we did remove all of the Thula ruins.
Well, what would it be like if I wanted to make? I presume we still want, like, standard, right?
Yeah.
Yep, whatever.
I have no idea, yeah.
So this is what is available to me. So we have Pthumerian, lower, central. It looks like that's it.
Yeah. Lower, I assume, is it?
Right? Like, up,
You'd think
up
that,
middle,
like,
down, right?
Yeah. And, like, it says depth 3, but that does not correspond to how many levels it has. That's what gets me. Wait, there's a depth 4. Ailing, what the fuck?
What is Ailing Lauren doing in Pthumeru? What?
That's fake. That is actually incorrect, and I am confused. Yeah, we could create the lower Pthumerian labyrinth, but I don't know why. I don't know. It was fun to do as a power ritual.
Yeah, like, ending up with Claw Mark was great.
Also ending up with 50 goddamn levels. But
yeah, like...
That in and of itself would not have
gaining
been
50
good
levels along the way just by fighting basic-ass enemies, that was pretty good, too.
Yeah, like, this long daft plan just to get like a better rune to use.
I know the last. Okay, so I was kind of up last night, worried. I'm gonna go fashion souls on you guys for a minute. Let's put on foreign guard here. It's actually kind of hard to tell with foreign guard, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
So the holes are on the left, the buttons are on the right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, a little thing about male and female fashion with buttons. This is men's attire. Men's attire has the buttons on the right part and the holes on the left. It's super hard to tell. Let me put on a different one. Sweaty clothes. Well, sweaty clothes are at least more obvious. I need a different wall. One that doesn't have plants in front of it. That'll do. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, so again, this is a male garment. Now, I purchased, after beating Maria, I purchased her clothes because she looked amazing. And sure enough, the buttons are on the other side, because this is a female garment.
Buttons are on the left, the holes are on the right.
They even accounted for that. Like, their fashion designers are quite good, is I guess what I'm getting at. Do I have any other, like... Okay, so this one was supposed to be a female garment, but that's not anything, hole-wise.
What is the starting equipment for a female character? Like,
it's the same. Like you start with foreign garb.
But that's foreign garb for a dude. If I start as a female character, do I get female clothes?
God, I hope so. And I hope it is only different for the buttons. I know that you start wearing like something that looks exactly like that. Oh, that's a Japanese thing. That doesn't follow those same rules. No buttons, so I guess gender neutral in that sense. This is also a central thing. Like most of their stuff is pretty like gender neutral by the button convention, I guess.
I mean, most of it doesn't have buttons.
Does not have buttons, which is fine. I just love that little detail. Oh, that one has a little skull on it. That's nice. Ooh, decorative little butterfly. You're again perfectly like seamed down the middle.
But, like, Kaz went to bed. I was still up, and then he gets up. He comes out, puts his glasses on, sits down next to me, turns on the television. I'm like, Kaz, what is going on? He's like, I have been haunted by this thought. Like, I cannot sleep.
I really wanted it. I really wanted them to get that correct, and they did. That's what blew me away about the whole thing. Oh, what about student uniform? It's not gonna... Ooh, it does!
Buttons.
That's a male uniform. How about that? Happy about worse vampire.
Yeah.
Gave him the whiskey nose, and the whiskey just sort of took over the rest of his face.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Alright, let me switch back to the outfit I was wearing. Charred Hunter.
Okay.
Hunter of Charred. Delicious Swiss Charred. I guess you could say that we've been having fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't actually mean to stream this long. I just wanted everyone to know that I beat Orphan of Kos, and in a way that kind of glitched him out. And honestly, when it glitched him out, that's when I knew I needed to do this.
So yeah, that's also like an update on everything we have been doing in the meantime. It's been a while since we streamed this.
Yeah.
Though frankly, probably not as long as it should have been, considering how much stuff we've done. We've played this game too much.
Probably. Oop. Oop, I sank.
Oh,
Sank into the rock.
sorry. But
Yeah. We're gonna figure out the other, like, mysteries that we want to. If there really is a temptation to do, like, to get to the bottom of a chalice root or whatever, chalice type, maybe I'll do that. Especially since, like, I mean,
yeah, you didn't actually finish Lower Lauren, because I told you to just fucking leave.
right.
We bought the root chalice and left.
Well, that's where I was, and that's, like, apparently as deep as the depth goes, or ostensible difficulty, shall we say. So
Yeah, to
if
level
that's
5,
actually
I
as
think
bad
so.
as it gets, then that's doable. Yeah, there's probably an achievement.
Yeah.
Probably an achievement. It seems like a shoe-in for, like, achievements.
I mean, there's achievements for getting all weapons, and like, every weapon apparently has like 3 variations on it.
Oh, right. So
Like, the bottom of what? Like, because there's Cthulhu, there's Lauren, there's Hintertomb. I think that's it. I think there's 4 types of chalices.
right. So Fumaru. Fucking ton of Fumaru. What the hell?
Yeah, because you got a root chalice for each of them.
Oh, right. Root. Okay.
And yeah, and you
sorry.
could also do like feated and like you
So
can
there's, like,
make them into worse things.
Hintertomb and Ailing Lauren. I guess this is the only Hintertomb I have, but
I mean, I assume you do that and then you get another one.
wait, depth 5 Cthulhu. What? You're making stuff up now. That's fine.
So like Cthulhu is canon, the rest of these aren't. But yeah, no, I'm sure if you did Great Is and or Hintertomb, you would get the next chalice.
Yeah.
That's sort of how these go. But
Yeah, most of the bosses have been kind of fake or funky. Like, there's one boss that's like 3 guys. They're just 3 regular big guys with a bunch of health. And I'm like, oh.
and then the one boss that was just like a normal ass dude, just like a dark
Oh
beast, but with more
no!
health.
It was like a dark beast. That poor guy.
Oh, no.
That poor asshole.
I feel
There
so
was one that
bad.
was a pig.
There was a pig,
I'm pretty sure one was just a pig.
but like in a tiny arena.
Yeah. He's like, fight a pig in a closet. I'm like, oh shit. That was cute. There was genuinely one unique one. Well, I guess 2 unique ones that we found.
Well, there's
There was-
Fireball Werewolf.
Yeah, Ha Satan. I'm gonna call him Ha Satan instead of Fireball Werewolf.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's Ha Satan and there's the Fire Dog.
Oh yeah,
You remember
Dog.
Fire Dog? Yeah. I remember that being kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, I think Fire Dog was like lower Cthulhu. Like he
Right?
was really early on.
But he was like the bottommost.
Yeah.
So it felt like you were actually building up to something. That's kind of what the fun part of it was there. Yeah. So happy Valentine's Day. I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne. Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't share this. So one of the dungeons had another messenger bird bath in it, and they sold uncanny and lost versions of all of the DLC weapons. And I picked up the Whirligig saws for uncanny and lost. The only difference that I can tell is the blood gem slots. So this one is radial triangle, I think. There's a circular one in it, and that can fit in anything, whatever. And then radial crescent, radial triangle crescent, and that's the only difference. Which I guess is cool, but I don't know. That's getting a little too twee for my liking. especially since most of the blood gems are confusing and kind of bullshit, where they offer almost no upgrade benefit at all. And this is your first blood gemstone, and you're like, oh, neat, a thing. And you put it in your weapon, it does nothing. And you're like, oh, well, I guess that doesn't matter. And it's not until you get like the 5th one that it's like, ah, this does literally anything. Hooray. And then you end up with like a metric fuck ton of them. And they all say like, you know, this is Tempering Blood Gemstone 3. It's 9 whatever.
Reading 9.
And then why are these different? They're the exact same item, but they have different effects. These two are the same. Or they just randomly like the same or different. Like that kind of inconsistency is really frustrating in this game. Like this right here again. Physical attack up, or physical attack and more physical attack. Why do they? Whoa. But anyway, yeah. So that part is kind of grumpy. I was not happy about all that. It's like they were this close to having all of the blood gems follow a convention, and that you would be able to figure out what that convention was by the name. And so you would just pick up Tempering Damp Blood Gem and immediately know, aha, that's good, that will do this for my weapon, but it just doesn't. That's very frustrating. I'm not happy about gems.
Yeah.
Look at all this garbage. Ugh.
One of them said lethal. Back up in the triangles.
Yeah. Presence. Lethal Damp Blood Gem. Which,
boost rally potential.
of course.
That's what you think of
Right?
when you think of
would have lethal and damp, or murky, dirty. Ah, warm.
Warm.
Mm-hmm. Odd, arcane, damp. Like if you, how can this have so many words and so few effects? It's like they saw some items from Diablo 2, but didn't really understand what they were. That's the part that gets me. Like, if you play Diablo and you get your godly full plate of the whale, you know what that does. Alright. That's enough. It's time to go away. How do I make it stop?
Press the share button and then mash X.
Okay.
Just hit X.
All right, I'll do it
Okay.
in a sec.
Okay.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
I beat Orphan of Kos. He's bullshit.
Yeah.
Good night.